I'm Don Stevenson, Chief Engineer with Radio 1 Dallas and Reach Media. And we've been using ScreenBuilder for several different functions around the facility for years, and it's turned into a tool that is really almost like a Swiss Army knife for us. We can do lots of different things and create environments for talent to be able to do different functions without having to buy a whole console or build out too much in a room that's not doing that much. In the TOC here, we have a screen that this basically gives us a picture of everything going on in every room. Down here, we have all of our different connections of where we can bring talent in, and it shows us, for instance, the send and the receive level coming off of that access, all the different ones, brings it all into one place. Then we can choose, click on monitor, you can hear what's coming from that location. Or you can jump up there and we can hear that station or that station, or what's going on in, what's going on in one of the control rooms. And then we've got volume control, VU meter, things like that. So one of the other functions that is here, we also have talkback buttons to every talent that's out there. So we can press the talkback, press and hold that button and talk into the microphone, and then we can get with the talent and make sure they're all set up and corrected. The other thing that's running is, you see the little script down here, and it tells me exactly what source is feeding back to access. For instance, access 6 is getting Studio I bus minus 17. And we can see on access 7 it's getting something from Studio G bus minus 15. So this shows us everything that's going on in the facility with the ability to hit a button and be able to hear exactly what it is all at one time. So there's no other way to do something like this without using ScreenBuilder. In this room, this is a multi-purpose room for us. It started off as just a pure DJ mix room for our hip hop station, and they would come in here and they could mix, and they can still mix. But that was just like an hour or two a day that they would use this. So when we consolidated several studios down, we moved a morning show producer. So Ricky Smiley's call screener will work out of this room in the morning. And so this is being used as a mixer. So on this side over here, you have the ability to mix things to go on the air, whatever. So you've got DJ mixer. They could turn on a mic, talk into it like that. And they've got 2 mics that they could do, several different things that they can do. Also, they've got Vox Pro and phones for the mixer or for the producer in the morning. She can change what things feed the phone and talk back into different rooms. So if I were to hit like talk back here, now we would be talking back into that studio. This is their monitor control and headphone control. So they can turn up their monitors like that. They've got Q volume and then a selector for the Vox Pro input. All these are tools that are available to you in ScreenBuilder that you can place onto the work surface and enable. So she is in here in the morning. She uses her Vox Pro and can produce everything that she needs to do, take phone calls, and screen it all and record things. So this is a ScreenBuilder that we built for a small edit room. There really isn't a whole lot of requirements needed in this room. So you'll see there's not much on the screen, and it's a much smaller tablet. And so you can scale things down and do whatever you need. In this particular room, he's basically doing Vox Pro editing he can record his mic in, and if you turn the mic on, it'll mute the monitors. This is playback from the Vox Pro, which in this particular case is just playing an audio file, and now it's going into record. So if he wanted to record something from the internet, he can record it direct into Vox Pro to get an actuality from wherever he wants. And that's really the main function of this particular screen builder. So every time somebody comes to me with some kind of a request, I quite often think of the tool set that's available in ScreenBuilder and find that I can create little areas of things for people to do the job that they need to do. You could build a monitor screen in the conference room where they can pull up different things and monitor different stuff, or whatever. You could build a screen in the lobby that has all kinds of different videos, VU meters and things like that. I find it to be a tool that in my mind I just keep going back to and trying to use over and over again.